Welcome to this video. In this video, we see the abrasive process in manufacturing operations. First, abrasive machining is the oldest form of metal removal and it can produce surface finishes ranging from rough to extremely fine. Grinding is the one of the abrasive process. It is the metal removing process, and the metal is removed with the help of grinding wheel. The wheel is made up of fine grains of abrasive material held together by a bonding material. It is also called bond. These abrasive materials are having high hardness and high heat resistance. So in grinding, it provides good surface finish with high accuracy. The metal is removed with the help of rotating grinding wheel. The wheel is usually in a disc shaped and it is precisely balanced for high rotational speeds. The grinding is mainly used for to remove the small amount of metal from the workpieces and finish them to the close tolerance and to obtain better surface finish. Next, it is a schematic representation of grinding machine. It consists of bed, work table, work part, grinding wheel, wheel guard and wheel head. The work table is moved in a three axes X and Y and Z. So we move in any required position. So when we switch on the grinding wheel, the wheel start rotates. When and at the time we move the work part uh, based on the conditions. So in that way, the grinding wheel contact with the workpiece. So it remove the work from the workpiece. So it remove very small amount of work. Here the schematic representation of work removal during the grinding process. Next one, grinding wheel parameters. The grinding wheel should have proper abrasive material and proper grain size, proper bonding material, and wheel grade should be high and wheel structure. So these are the parameters. These parameters so determine the good surface finish as well as required tolerance. Then abrasive material. In grinding wheel, we paste the abrasive material. The material should have high hardness and high wear resistance and high toughness. And it should have friability. So friability means capacity to fracture when cutting edge dulls. So each time the grinding wheel rotates, the new sharp edge is exposed. Then only we remove the metal from the workpiece. Next one is abrasive. The abrasive is a small particle and held together with the bonding material. The abrasive is a hard material. It is used to cut the work from the work material. Mainly small size of abrasive particles are used in the grinding wheels. Generally, abrasive classified into two categories. One is natural abrasive, another one is artificial abrasives. Natural abrasives, these are produced by uncontrolled forces of nature. Naturally, these abrasives are available. These are obtained from the mines. These are all the natural abrasive. First one is sandstone or solid quartz. Next one, emery. So emery consists of 50 to 60% of crystalline aluminum oxide with iron oxide, and corundum, it has 75 to 90% of crystalline aluminum oxide with iron oxide, and diamond. So natural abrasives are lack the uniformity of properties and reliability has largely been replaced by the manufactured or artificial abrasives. Next one is artificial abrasive. Artificial abrasive means it is a man-made abrasive. We made the abrasive based on the requirement. To achieve the required property, we go for artificial abrasives than the natural abrasives. So these are manufactured under some pressure and temperature in a furnace. So these are all the example of artificial abrasives: aluminum oxide, silicon carbide, artificial diamond, boron carbide, cubic boron nitride. The next topic, types of grinding machine. There are two types of grinding machine is available. One is rough grinding machine, another one is precision grinding machine. In rough grinders, the metal is removable in a high, then precision grinder the metal removal will be less. So in rough grinder there are 5 type of rough grinding machine is available. One is floor stand grinder, another one is bench grinder, then portable grinder, abrasive belt grinder, swing frame grinder. In precision, mainly there are 3 types of grinding machine. One is cylindrical grinder, internal grinder, surface grinder. So we see the types of rough grinders. First one is floor stand grinder. In rough grinder is mainly used for removing large amount of metal from the workpiece. Therefore, we cannot produce a good surface finish and accuracy in dimension. So it is a rough grinding. So remove the high projections during the casting or during the welding process or during the sheet metal making process. First type is floor stand grinder. So it is mounted on the floor and consists of horizontal spindle with the grinding wheel. So the grinding is mounted on the motor shaft extension. So it is also called a pedestal grinder. It consists of guard, eye shield, workpiece and work rest as well as water. So we place the workpiece in a work table, then we move the workpiece towards the grinding wheel, so the grinding will takes place. So the next one is bench grinder. So in bench grinder, it is similar to the floor grinder except for the size. The size will be small. The smaller size in grinding, and it is mounted on a bench. These wheels are connected directly to the motor spindle. So it consists of wheel, guard, tool and work rest. So it is mainly used for hand tools and small parts. The next one is portable grinder. This type of grinding machine is very handy. So we can move the portable grinder in any desired location, and it is used for cleaning casting and welding works, sheet metal works and rough works. So it can be carried from one place to another place. So it has a small electric motor and it is connected by the long wire to the main supply. So we move the portable grinder at any location and to perform the grinding operation. The next one is abrasive belt grinder. So the diagram is shown in the presentation. It has motor and abrasive coated belt and belt supported platen and work table and work. The bottom drum is connected to the driving motor. When driving motor rotates, the bottom drum is rotates, so the abrasive coated belt is rotated. We place the abrasive in either one side of the belt. So the abrasive touches the workpiece, the metal is removed. The accuracy depends on skill of operator. Then small and irregular shaped workpieces is safely grounded on this grinder. Then the last one is swing frame grinder. So it has about 3 mm horizontal frame suspended to the center. So it can move freely within the area of operation. So we move the swing frame grinder at any desired location. So it has balancing weight, frame, handle and guard. The grinding wheel rotates in either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Based on the number requirement, we place the swing frame grinder. The one end of the frame carries the grinding wheel attached to the motor and another end of the frame consists of the balancing weight. So this handle is used for moving the grinding wheel at any location to perform the grinding operation. So this grinding can be suspended from jib grind. So we move the grinding machine in a crane. So the grinder can move along the crane. It is used for snagging casting which are too heavy and large. So these are all the types of rough grinders available in the grinding operations. Thank you.